Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping our news today at noon, a trial is underway in Sarasota for a mother accused of trying to murder her 6-year-old daughter. The young daughter of 31-year-old Ashley Parker was stabbed. She testified for the prosecution this morning. In June 2015, Parker's parents found their granddaughter wrapped up in a blanket with stab wounds to her stomach and leg. Her parents say Parker looked unwell. Parker is charged with attempted murder, cruelty to a child, and resisting an officer with violence. Her defense attorney says she has a history of mental illness. We'll have more on what happened into the trial today coming up in our evening newscast. We're learning more today about a body found at a home in Sarasota. Sarasota police were called to a home on 19th Street yesterday for a welfare check. When they got there, they found a decomposed body and uncapped chemicals inside. Police now say the victim is a man but have not released his name. They say there were no signs of trauma or foul play. An investigation is ongoing. Both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton supporters are expected to gather tonight at a North Sarasota restaurant for a rally. Those rallies come after the owner of Barnacle Bill's restaurant posted a sign outside last week saying, "NRA member, concealed carry okay, I am a deplorable, vote Trump." Clinton supporters announced plans for tonight's rally on Monday. In response to that announcement, Sarasota County GOP Chairman Joe Gruder sent out a flyer for a pro-Trump, pro-Second Amendment rally for the same time at the same location. Those rallies will begin at 5 o'clock. An update this afternoon on the red tide along Longboat Key beaches. Florida Fish and Wildlife are waiting for water samples to be processed from Mote Marine Lab. Patchy high concentrations of the harmful algae were confirmed yesterday by FWC. And as you can see, it's still causing thousands of dead fish to wash ashore along parts of Longboat Key. Time to get a check on the forecast with Josh Stone, who's in for John today. And, we've been kind of stuck with this onshore pattern, which is just sort of blowing those dead fish right on the beach.
And with that smell of the dead fish along the beach, it's not fun.
Not pleasant.
For the people on Longboat Key, let's look at a graphic we have here on where the troubles are, and it looks like we're going to continue to have this onshore flow from the west and as we go through the next couple of days. But things will start to change as we'll have more of an easterly wind that will actually help our rain chances increase along the coast. There's our graphic there. You said patchy concentrations of high red tide, but the report shows that there's low conditions, but either way, you can still smell what's going on with the dead fish, and that westerly wind is going to blow that smell inland. Temperatures right now are in the upper 80s.
All right, Josh, thank you. Officials with Florida State University System are in Sarasota for the next 2 days to talk about expanding scholarship opportunities. The university system's Board of Governors meeting at New College of Florida today and tomorrow. The board will talk about whether to ask the Florida legislature to set aside nearly $50 million to expand the popular Bright Future Scholarship Program to cover summer courses. Right now, the scholarships can only be used during the fall and spring semesters. The State College of Florida Sarasota Manatee has set its goals for the new school year. The college's Board of Trustees approving President Carol Propsfield's plans. They include securing $600,000 in funding towards a new library learning center, 3 new academic programs, and local educational partners, and also upgrading the college's wireless system on campus. They hope to meet those goals by next June. Plans to move Thunder by the Bay from downtown Sarasota to Payne Park have changed before it ever happened. Suncoast Charities for Children planning to move the annual event from Sarasota to now the premier sports fields in Lakewood Ranch. One of the organizers says the cost has become prohibitive to hold the festival within the city of Sarasota. The event earlier this year drew 90,000 people and generated nearly $9 million in economic impact. The head of the Downtown Merchants Association is furious at the city for letting another major event slip away.
We've lost the Chalk Festival, now we're losing Thunder by the Bay, we're losing all the really ones that bring hundreds of thousands of people downtown. And the whole idea of our Merchants Association is to bring people downtown.
City Manager Tom Barwin admits the fee from Main Street to Payne Park would have doubled because it is more public land being used. He also says the city spent $46,000 in police overtime for the festival earlier this year, but he wishes the charity nothing but success in Lakewood Ranch. 24 Hours of Giving has just ended here on the Suncoast. This year's Giving Challenge finishing up just a few moments ago at the top of the hour. The annual fundraiser brought in more than 63,000 donations worth nearly $6 million. So far, this year's big winners are animals, with Cat Depot receiving more than $103,000 in donations. In second place, Honor Animal Rescue with $99,000. Third place, the International Waldenstrom's Macroglobulinemia Foundation Incorporated. That received more than $96,000. Donations help support more than 500 nonprofit groups in Sarasota, Manatee, Charlotte, and DeSoto counties. Last year, it raised $7 million and has raised $15 million since it started back in 2012. Big success. Big day for all those nonprofits. Time now to get over to the kitchen and check in with ABC 7 Culinary Director Judy Gallagher and see what's cooking for lunch today. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Scott. Well, I brought in one of my favorite new cookbooks. I swear by this. It's called The Modern Salad, and it's really brought salads up to another level. Now, I happen to love salads, but I get tired of kind of the same old, making it over and over. Today, we're going to have a ball because we're making sweet potato noodles just with your veggie spiralizer, and we're going to make a great coconut, lemongrass, cilantro dressing that can go well on so many other dishes that you'll make a double batch and you'll want to use it maybe for a coconut rice and things like that. So throughout the hour, I'm going to show you how we're going to toast our chickpeas. I've got some in the oven already with some grapeseed oil. We're going to even add hemp seeds, really bring up the energy level in the salad, make it nice and healthy. So stay with me. We have a sweet potato coconut salad coming up in just a few minutes.
Shop GoWildHonda.com. Lease a new Fit for $149 or a new Civic, just $169. And no down payment. It's clearance time now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Shop GoWildHonda.com. Lease a new Accord or CRV for $179 and no down payment. Your choice, just $179. It's clearance time now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
Okay, so good to see you on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone in for John Scalzi today. And if you walk outside, well, you know what it feels like. Temperatures in the upper 80s right now. It's 88 here in Sarasota, 88 in Venice, 88 in Arcadia. But what does it actually feel like? You factor the temperature, you factor the dew point. Look at this, temperatures around the viewing area feeling like they're already in the mid-90s. Won't be surprised if these temperatures soar into the upper 90s. That's what your body feels like when it walks out in these types of conditions. So our forecast for today, the highlights, no pun intended. The high will be in the lower 90s, so that's above our average of 89 for this time of the year. West coast sea breeze once again, and we're looking at low coastal rain chances due to dry air aloft. Now, the radar right now, very quiet, maybe a lone little shower out here just off the coast of Siesta Key, but really everything looking very quiet right now. We do have dry air aloft. Where there's more moisture shows up in blue. That's where there's a better chance for rain to take place later on this afternoon. But again, over the last several days, we've had this westerly sea breeze that tracks across the state inland, helps to connect with that east coast sea breeze, and looks like we're going to have more of the shower activity inland today and then moving off to the east coast of Florida. But with this dry air aloft, which shows